4-belt Trey.
And you know this, man.
How y'all doing out there? I want to welcome you back. Welcome some of y'all for the first time to the TPP, the Tremaine Perry podcast. I am your host. Some folks call me Trey. Other people call me Tremaine. Don't matter what you call me, as long as you call me. Who am I? 4-belt Trey. And you know this, man. Back on the podcast once again for a question and answer episode. But before I continue, if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, go through my YouTube library, like those videos, comment on them, share them with your friends, and don't forget to follow me on your social media accounts. Hope everybody's having a blessed Sunday. Now let's begin. Yeet. What up, James? What up, Lucas? How you doing? Welcome in, guys. I appreciate that, James. Thank you so much. Everybody said they want corporate Trey. This is him. Dressed to the nines. What up, Kaden? How you doing? Khaled, my brother from another mother. How you doing? Thank you, Kruby. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys, for the kind words. I'm only here for a short while, so 1 hour to get your questions in. I'm going to answer as many of them as I can, as long as they're not too crazy. Appreciate it, crew. Thank you. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Tina, my sister from another mister. How you doing? Welcome in. How has my Sunday been? It was blessed. I went to church. It was incredible. I went to lunch with my church mom, my church dad. Kicked it with them, caught up for a minute, took a nap. Yeah, real good. How about you? How was your Sunday, Caden? See, that's the kind of question I can answer. How was my Sunday? That's an easy one. As good as it can be, I can't complain. Like I always say, as good as it gets, I cannot complain. Yes, I will play 2K26. Probably not long, but I'm definitely going to play at least one match. Got to rock the gold shades with the gold belts, with the gold tie pin, with, yeah. There's also Collision tonight. I'll be watching it. Yeah, I'm going to watch that too, Khaled. Amy, what up? How you doing? Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by, saying hi. Thanks for the compliment of my outfit burger. I appreciate that. Oh, you sent me a message on PlayStation Network? I'll check it out, crew. Have I wear my belts to church? No, Amy. Somebody else asked me that same thing last week. No, Amy, I can't do that. I mean, I could, but I've never done that before. Not even for an event or nothing. No, I never wore a belt to church. Just the thought of it made me laugh. I'm battling demons, though, so I might as well wear the belt. I'm at war with demons every day. I get my belts from www.shop.com. How you doing? Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe buttons. Which wrestler to get a picture from was my favorite? Ooh, good question. Which one was my favorite? Because I've met a lot. But I think my favorite out of all of them, though, it's hard to narrow it down to just one. That's tough. That's a tough question. Which one was my favorite? Yeah, I want to say Matt and Jeff Hardy, because I met them at the same time And it was after I just going through the loss of my mother. And I was really excited. I hadn't met a wrestler at all. Like, before that moment, I had not had a meet and greet since, like, you know, when I met John Cena 20, 30 years ago. And for the fact that Matt Hardy remembered me from a concert I randomly saw him at decades prior, I think that might be it. And I also enjoyed R-Truth. That was cool meeting him that day. You got a WWE ring? What, like a toy one or a real life size one? Thank you for the compliment on the suit, Khaled. I appreciate that. Bro, man, what up? I see you too. Yeah, Jacob Fatu was so incredible. He was a nice guy. Trolls online are still saying that wasn't really him. They're trying to say that was a different person. They will not rest. They take no days off like I take no days off from YouTube. Trolls take no days off 24/7, 365, bro. Just like the ones in the chat right now. Y'all are cool. You know which ones I'm talking about. Y'all know. Y'all see the same comments I see. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Who you think's going on the phone with Randy? Amy, I'm thinking it was either The Rock. Somebody said The Rock. I think it might be Dwayne Johnson he was on the phone with. Ever since somebody else said that, I'm kind of leaning toward that conversation. That's who he was talking to because he already had that thing with Cody last year. Who is not coming back to WWE because making a movie based on Friday the 13th, Jason Vengeance, #3 coming up. Danny, I don't even know who you're talking about because the first part of your comment must be an autocorrect mistake or something. I don't know who Ross Common is, but okay, cool story, bro. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe buttons. Cole Slayer, yeet, my brother, how you doing? Welcome in. And Cole Slayer said the first time he ever saw me on my YouTube channel, I was wearing a suit and tie. So, hey, I'm trying to make it be like that for other people. Let it be the first time they see me in a suit and tie. No, I meant I sent my PSA. Oh, okay, I got you, crew. I got you. You like my church clothes? Thank you, Tina. I knew you'd appreciate it. I knew you'd like it. My sister from another mister. I knew you'd like the fit. And like I told Amy, I don't wear my belt to church. I only wear it on camera for y'all, and I take it to one of my jobs every day. Yeah, I know Sam's Clubs. I used to have a membership, but I don't now. I really want to know who, because to be honest, I'm shocked that he messed up Cody. I'm not shocked at all. He's got to get in that mindset if you want to beat Cody for that belt. He's got to bring back that heel version of himself. Or Kevin Owens. That's another good guess, Amy. Either Kevin Owens, The Rock. Who else could it have been, y'all? At first, I thought he was on the phone with his wife. Because, you know, he's got a wife and kids and stuff like that. So first I thought he was on the phone with her, handling some personal business at home. And at one point I started thinking maybe Paul Heyman, but I doubt he's talking to Paul Heyman. What is your favorite chair you got? What do you mean? I only got the one chair, if that's what you're asking, Khaled. I only got the one chair from a wrestling show. Love the answer, man. And I can tell you met a few by the pictures behind you. Yeah. And I still got to add Jacob Fatu to the Wall of Fame. I got to figure out how to access that digital poster frame. It's acting weird. I can't change the photos on it. But yeah, I met Jacob Fatu 2 days ago. Mo in the house. No, they're just jealous Trey ignored them. Exactly, Roman. Exactly. Hate me because they ain't me. That's what the trolls do. I use their hate to motivate and continue to be great. That's what I do with the trolls' negativity. Trey, I can't live stream before they took it away from me. Oh no, why? Try to appeal it, Mo. Send them an email or something. The final boss is coming back. He wants Cody Rhodes. So yeah, see, they're continuing that whole thing that happened last year. That's what I'm thinking with Randy Orton. Yeah, empty. This is my first time in here. I have no idea how you normally dress. Haha. Exactly. See, Eric from now on is gonna assume I'm in a suit and tie every time, just like Cole Slayer thought that's how I dressed every time at first. Worst smelling wrestler I met. I mean, I can't. All right, Amy. I pray it ain't her. It won't. It couldn't have been her. I swear it couldn't have been her. But when I went to WrestleCade last year and I met Zara Brookside, somebody smelled like they used the bathroom on themselves. But again, it was freaking hundreds of people around. I don't even want to believe it was her, but it had to be somebody standing near us. That's the first thing I think when you ask me that, though. I know it won't me. That's why I always shower and put on a lot of cologne before I go places. So when something stink, I know it ain't me. I can eliminate myself from the equation. Yeah, I got the title. I got all four of them. Well, the other one's right here. Rate my match in 2K26. Adam Pearce versus Nick Aldis 10. Who won? Who won that match, bro? Now you got me curious. Oh, how did your church parents like the Watergate salad I made the other day? They loved it. They oh, my stomach bobbling. Cause I said I was hungry. Like just then I could hear it. But anyway, yeah, they loved it. She said it was real refreshing. Like ice cream. Could be Dustin Rose. You think what? You think? Wow, crew. I never thought about that. You think Randy Orton was on the phone with Dustin Rhodes? Bold prediction, crew. I haven't seen Dustin Rhodes on AEW television in months too, so you might be onto something. Big gold does never look bigger than it does on me. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I shine. It's still shining from where I took it to SmackDown Friday. I buffed them all, made them look real pretty, polished them up. You can see a few fingerprints on this one now, but they're still shining. It would be crazy if it was Dustin Rhodes, though. I would be shocked. I would be shooketh if Randy Orton was on the phone with Dustin Rhodes and he came back to WWE. But that's a good guess, crew. I gotta give you that one. I take everybody's comments about Rampage. I take that as a compliment, even though you might be trying to use it to be mean or hateful. I'm flipping it and I'm taking it as a compliment. How you doing? Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe buttons. Everybody who says that Rampage comment, like the video, hit the subscribe buttons. Tried today. I only what's good. You went to your son's school on a Sunday to try to fix it, Tina? That's interesting. What is the one guy or woman on the WWE roster that you have not been able to meet yet, but would if you got the chance to? Caden, you know the answer to that one. Caden and everybody else in the live chat know the answer. I'm surprised ain't nobody hollered it out yet. And since Khaled is nearby and he liked when I say it the way I do, I'm gonna answer your question and say the one woman in the WWE who I have not met that I want to meet is my wife, Blake Monroe. How you doing? What up, Cole? My YouTube is loading, but I don't got the best Wi-Fi right now. Well, you might need to reboot your router or your modem. I don't know what to tell you. Damian Priest was shot when he won the tag team champions Friday night. Yeah, we were all shot. It could have been Dustin Rhodes on the phone. Yeah, we get it, crew. I'm glad you said that because now you got everybody second guessing that they're being The Rock on the phone. J-Man, it doesn't matter what my name is. How you doing? I hit the like button. I got a feeling Trey is going to fly to WWE World and propose to Blake Monroe at WWE World and go backstage and have fun with her. Khaled, and then I wake up from that wonderful dream. How many wrestling matches have I been to? I done lost count because I've been going for decades. So I'm gonna guess if I had to put a ballpark figure on that name, on that guess, couple hundred. We'll say 200. I'm talking about WWE shows, indie shows, pay-per-views, Raw, SmackDown. Back then they had house shows. They would come to this North Carolina like every other month for a show. I'm gonna say a couple hundred. I'm not exaggerating. Five. Okay. You're probably both, crew. Talking about you're either on to something or own something. I think it's a little bit of both. Dustin Rose is injured. His AEW contract don't end until next year. Don't mean he can't come back as like a manager position, come back on a microphone. He don't have to be in the ring wrestling. He can come back via satellite or something. You know what I'm saying? What up, Grayson? How you doing? It's not Chris Jericho. I highly doubt it's Chris Jericho. No troll, no spam. Just like and subscribe and continue your day. Exactly, Cole. Thank you for encouraging me to share that comment. I like to share in the chat. Let them know how we do round here. If Ava was here, she would say it for me. Just like that. Where did I leave off at? They say Gunther ain't got an opponent at WrestleMania. Who do you think it could be? Ooh. Gunther. Opponent at WrestleMania. I don't know, Amy. That's a good question, too. I'm trying to think of somebody else who doesn't have an opponent yet at Mania, which is a lot. I don't know. Braun Breaker? Maybe he'll be back in time and it can be Braun Breaker versus Gunther. Drew McIntyre? No, he's beefing with Jacob Fatu. I think that's going to pan out to be a WrestleMania match, by the way. Jacob Fatu, Drew McIntyre, WrestleMania. That's going to happen, I think. I don't know. I don't know who Gunther's opponent could be because it'd be cool if it's like the Miz or something. He just stomp him out of the break. You know what I'm saying? Stomp the mud out of him. I would love it if it was the Miz or Grayson Waller or something like that. Then I would actually halfway want to go for Gunther. Or Fallon Henley. I would take Fallon Henley as a backup. You're right, Caden. If I couldn't meet Blake Monroe, Fallon Henley's a close second. Yep. I would also wouldn't mind meeting Tiffany Stratton or Carmen Petrovic or look, y'all got me running down this list of my crushes. Let me get back on track. Trey would faint if he met her. Yeah, you have to break out the smelling salts. Make sure you got the medics on standby. Have the ambulance already warmed up. I'd be like a Southern belle with the vapors, like, Blake. Trey House parking lot brawl. I don't know. I didn't do no parking lot brawl, bro. That dude was just full of it. My dog, he got lost, so he might have been part of the parking lot brawl. You have to ask him on his channel, but yeah. Matter of fact, I'm trying to work out a collab. Me and Mott Dog going live together tomorrow for Raw. So stay tuned. Be sure you subscribe to get the notifications because I think we're gonna go live together tomorrow. We were talking about it Friday. That's where my dog was when he got. Hey, but he came back with both his belts. So if there was a parking lot brawl, my dog successfully retained both his championships. Look at it like that too. Happy Sunday to you too, Daniel. We had pizza for dinner tonight. Oh, my stomach bubbling. I said I was hungry. Tina talking about some pizza. I ain't ate no dinner yet. I had that lunch, but that was at 1 p.m. like 7, 8 hours ago. And I was able to see parking lot brawl on the big screen. I'm shook it. Okay. Hey, I didn't think about that either, crew. It might have been he was on the phone with Vince. Randy Orton. Oh, that's another good prediction. Khaled saying he could have been on the phone with Cowboy Bob Orton, his dad, or Ric Flair. I could see it being Bob Orton first, though, man. And he's still gonna be with the cast gimmick. All these years later, still gonna have his arm in a cast like he did back in the day, if he did come back. Keep your eyes out for the troll and the masked man. I got you, Tina. I'll holler if I see him. All right, Roman, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out. What would Ava say? Yeah. Ava would tell her mom. She tells her mom every day, "You're the cheese to my macaroni. Without you, I'm just plain noodles. Let's stick together and melt hearts." Is it bad that I know that word for word, even though she didn't type it in the chat because she said it so much and it warms my heart so much? She's not even saying it to me. She's saying it to her mom, but just her saying it in the chat warms me up. Gunther versus Dragon Lee. I mean, maybe. I don't see Dragon Lee being in that kind of match at Mania, though. I mean, I love Dragon Lee, don't get me wrong, but I don't know about that one. Thank you, Game Hughes. I appreciate it. Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre. I quit match. Book it. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be reporting these trolls. Hold on, guys. Let me do my job. Let me report these guys so they can... Wait, I ain't mean to time you out, Mo. My bad, Mo. I was trying to time out the troll. Wait, let me override it. My bad, Mo. I really didn't mean to do that, Mo. Hold on. They're coming at me sideways with these rude comments. Mo, come back. 10 seconds. I apologize. Dang. If these haters will leave me alone, I wouldn't have to sit here and put nobody on timeout like they're a little 2-year-old. Like they're dealing with the terrible threes. Observing stuff. How you doing? Welcome in. I knew you'd be here. What up, bruh? No worries. I got other mods on it, bro. I'm just glad you stopped by. Where'd I leave off at? Dang, there's so many comments deleted now. My bad, Mo. I know you're back by now. I didn't mean to put you on timeout. I apologize again. I know smoking fingers, bro. I'm telling you, man, they be running hot sometime. That guy, that's the one I wanted to report right there. Boom, boom, boom. That is harassment and bullying. Boom, 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 boom. Hope YouTube suspends his whole account and his alts. Sure. I can name 20 wrestlers. Name 20 wrestlers then, Josiah, and go. Right now, name 20 of them. Gunther versus Brooke. Who's Brooke? Y'all hear my stomach bubbling over here from where I said I was hungry. You predict Cody winning because of Jacob Fatu is leading to Mania. I can see that. What up, Quick Cut Creations? I see you too. How is WWE 2K26 the best video game ever made? That's how it is. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Blake. Have a prediction for SmackDown. During Kit Wilson versus Jelly Roll, Miz will cause a DQ during match. Dan, who needs a house in somewhere, saves Jelly Roll. Then Nick Aldis says Miz, Kit Wilson versus Dan Who Needs House and Jelly Roll WrestleMania. Bold prediction, Khaled, in a tag team match at Mania. Again, book it. Who's my favorite rapper? I want to say Eminem or Dr. Dre. I also like Snoop Dogg. But I noticed I said Eminem first. So I guess that's who I got to pick. So far in 2026, through all promotions, what is your match of the year so far minus MJF versus Adam Page at Revolution? I might have to agree with you on that one, Caden. And I don't like Texas death matches, but that was crazy. That match was pretty freaking good. Because you got to think, we're only 3 months into the year. But there have been some bangers so far. And yeah, that one, out of all promotions, probably takes the cake. Also, I think Tama Tonga will give the lantern to Uncle Howdy Friday. MFT turn on Solo and MFT joins Shinsuke. Wow. That's crazy, Khaled. I just told you you need to be a showrunner, bro. Jose, I like WWE too. Obviously, that goes without saying. I can't fully mod right now. I'm slightly busy. No worries. I done told you. I'm glad you're here. Question. What was the dumbest championship belt made? The dumbest one made? I don't see any of them being dumb. I think some of them might have been weird. Like the European Championship, for example. Just the name of it, European. That's why I say that one. Even though it was really prestigious, it was ahead of its time during those days. The name of it was kind of like, really? You're doing what? Don't you need to go to the bathroom to do that? At least you remember the trick. Yeah, I did remember the trick thanks to you. You, bro. That Jose isn't me. I know it ain't you. Because he's chatting at the same time, unless you're on 2 different devices right now. Jose's just a hater. He's just another one of them haters. That's why he don't want to hit the like and the subscribe button. Why are you here then? Why? Do you have for dinner tonight? I don't understand what you're asking on that one, Tina. Do you have? I'm eating leftover country club food for dinner tonight. I still got to figure out what I'm going to cook tomorrow on camera. At first I was going to do a soup, but I ain't got the ingredients. And I don't have money like that. Then I started thinking, all right, hear me out. While I'm on the subject of my cooking channel, my cooking pod. Cheeseburger potato skins. How that sound? I've never made it before. I just came up with the idea a few hours ago. Normally I do when I go to, like, let's say there's a sports bar down the road and they serve, I used to work there. They have banging potato skins, but it's got bacon, cheese, and onions. 3 ingredients, real easy. Potato, bacon, cheese, onion, and sour cream to dip them in. I was thinking about flipping it and just subbing out the bacon for some hamburger meat, because I got some hamburger meat I got to use. What y'all think about that for tomorrow's cooking episode? I was gonna report you, bro. No, not you, bro. When I do report somebody, it shows me the message they said and everything else, so I can't accidentally do that. I can accidentally time somebody out, but I know for sure who I'm reporting is legitimately needed to be reviewed about their rude comments. I hope AEW is better than last night's Collision, Lucas. Like, last night's Collision, I wasn't impressed with that much, except for the women's matches. Y'all know who I am. Love my women's wrestling. Love it more than the men's wrestling. I done said it before. I will say it again. I would much rather see women in the ring tumbling around in their underwear than watch men do it anyway. Again, I'd rather watch women wrestling in their underwear instead of men wrestling in theirs. Just me. I'm a man. I'm a straight guy. I can't help it. Did you have a Nintendo 64 when you were younger? Yep. Amy, I had all those consoles. Nintendo 64, GameCube. I have a regular Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo, Game Boy. I had all that stuff. Every time they come out with a new, because I was a spoiled only child. You gotta remember, my mom spoiled the life out of me. Everything I wanted, I got because I was always a good egg, respectful, wasn't in no trouble. You know what I'm saying? So everything I wanted, she would get it for me just to make sure I stayed on the up and up. And then I switched over to PlayStation. I had no choice but to switch to PlayStation because Nintendo could no longer support the wrestling games I enjoy. Like, notice none of these 2K games are out for Nintendo. Nothing. I still got my Switch. It's sitting right over there. I got a Switch and I got a Wii, but I don't hardly play them. Shawn Michaels, Bret. Oh, he's naming the 20. Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Owen Hart, Roman Reigns, Honky Tonk Man, Ron Simmons, Shelton Benjamin, Undertaker, Kane, John Cena, Randy Orton, Jay Uso. That's only I only counted. It's only 12. You said you can name 20. That's only 12, bro. What are the other 8? That's another one. I'm gonna report him as well right now. Boom, boom, boom. He is bullying me, and he needs to be put in timeout like a little 2-year-old. Hey man, I still play Nintendo 64 and Super Nintendo and DS. Yeah, I had a DS as well. Remember Virtual Boy? Before VR was big, there was this big old headset that was red that you put over your face. That's how you played Nintendo version of Virtual. Trey, who do you think is going to win tomorrow night? Wait, who's wrestling tomorrow night? I don't even know the card for Raw. What's one of the matches up there? Cool. NWO versus The World was great on 64. I remember that one. The Divas. Aaron Teagle, what up? How you doing? Welcome in. I am as good as it gets. I cannot complain. Hope you are well. Hope all's good with you. How about a belt that has a stupid idea? Jacob Fatu versus Cody. Is greater than Cody versus Orton. I could see that, yeah. I could see that observer stuff. That match is more interesting than the Cody versus Orton. Bro, I was in my living room chilling out with my dad, and we found this channel on TV, and it was professional pillow fight, and I can't even make that up. Bro, are you serious? They got that? That's a thing? Interesting. I appreciate the comment and the compliment, Aaron Teagle. Thank you so much. Make waffles. I made some this morning. Bro, I could make waffles, but I don't know where my waffle iron is. So if I did make waffles, it would be some frozen Eggo waffles. I ain't trying to do that to y'all. Just like I was thinking, I could make something easy like a grilled cheese or a PB&J on camera and be done in 10 minutes. I could do that. But I'm trying to give y'all something of substance. Something, you know, you probably never seen before, never heard of before. Cheeseburger potato skins as a casserole, that could work. Not even as a casserole, bro. Like, scoop out a baked potato, bake it, cook the part that's the soft potato, and then fill it with hamburger meat, top it with cheese, put some onions on top. I'm not talking about baking a casserole. I'm talking about hollowing out a baked potato and filling it with cheeseburger. That I've seen a bunch of recipes online. I think I'm gonna just freestyle it this time, because that's the mark of a cook. If you can do your own thing and just wing it, then you really are a cook. That's what I do most of the time. I find 3 or 4 recipes online, take a little element from each one, and do my spin on it. I did that with the what dish was it? It wasn't the muffins. It wasn't shortcake. What else did I cook on camera? I cooked muffins. I cooked strawberry cobbler. Deviled eggs. I done lost count. I done so many cooking episodes. I can't even keep up. As soon as I end this live, I'm going into to eat. I'm tired of hearing my stomach bubble over here. What time is the cooking video? 5 p.m. Eastern, Amy. That's what time I've been trying to do it every Monday. Since I still go live for Raw every week. So 5 p.m. Eastern is when I'm going to cook on camera. Big hat and all. That's why you like Nia Jax. Yeah, okay. And that's another thing. Notice when I do like wrestlers, like I like AJ Styles, R-Truth, Roman Reigns, for example. They all wear pants. When they wrestle, they got some long pants on. You know what I'm saying? Those are the kind of wrestlers I'm more favored than the ones that wear them. Or even Cody Rhodes. I know what you know what I'm saying. He's wearing pants though, because nobody want to see all that. I remember Nick Nemeth was wearing some on TNA, some booty shorts the other week on TNA. I'm like, dude, I don't want to see this. Speaking of allergies, I see you saying Lucas might have allergies. Yo, pollen is bad already. It's like it's a light switch went off overnight. Yellow all over the cars, all over the pavement, all over the outdoor furniture. It's bad already. So I can only imagine what this year with the pollen is going to be like in the allergy. I'm not allergic to it because I've been around it my whole life. It just makes my I've been eating a lot of cough drops lately, having to blow my nose a lot, but it ain't like debilitating. It's just annoying. I was telling somebody else the plants are confused because of the constant change from hot to cold all the time. They don't know how to act. Kruby with the bad dad joke again. I guess you had to switch to a different console. Boom. Amy, yes, they are. Trey, WWE 2K is on Switch. It's not the same though. It's not as much. Just like WWE 2K25 is on mobile. It's on your cell phone. Not the same. It ain't even the same game. Not the same controls. Not the same content. It's not like the real deal. Yes, Amy, yeah, they're 2K on Switch. Yeah, Trey, the best. Yeah, Trey had the best mom. It shows in his manners and his respect. Thank you, Amy. I'm glad it shows because she raised me to be the man I am today. Without her, I would not be who you are looking at right now. And Shannon, here he is, Razor Ramon's, hey yo, and Enzo Amore's, how you doing? Yo, pop your 40s and block them trolleys. It's Trey time. See how that came through, Shannon. They ain't mess with you with that comment because they can't. Facts on the trolley part. How you doing, Shannon? Thanks for stopping by. Not gonna lie, Mandy Rose is was. You say she was like past tense, bro. She's still bad. She's still a baddie. Mandy Rose is still a baddie. I follow her on Instagram. You say like she used to be fine and got unfine. Nah, she's still that way, bro. Four wheel, yeah, but you can't see me. Now hit the like and the subscribe buttons. You're a few years younger than Mandy Rose. She's 35. I'm 31. I didn't know she was that old. Hey, she's right up my alley, bro. She like an older man too. Make a fancy grilled cheese. Hey, like a three cheese grilled cheese. A grilled cheese with 3 different types of cheeses. You might be onto something. And I like a good grilled cheese. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Have some pickle slices on the side or something with some garnish. Worst match stipulation you've seen in wrestling. The Punjabi prison match. Notice I did not hesitate. Punjabi prison match, Amy. When what was it? Randy Orton versus Great Khali. I don't know. I know it was Great Khali in the match. No. It was Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal versus was it AJ Styles or Randy Orton? Regardless, Punjabi prison match. Worst stipulation ever, by far. I like Rey Mysterio too. Exactly. Ray wears pants. Exactly. Y'all get where I'm going. I don't want to see him out there. Women, all day long, they can go out there in their bikinis, whatever they want to wear. It ain't gonna bother me at all. That's why I'm disappointed that Bailey wears pants, cause she is that, and I would love to see that in some booty shorts. Again, this is not me. I'm trying to be PG. I'm trying. All I can do is try. But I'm a man. I got weaknesses. And if I was going crazy about some dudes, I have a problem. But I'm going crazy about fine females, so I don't see nothing wrong at all. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. Where Nightmare been? Nightmare was here last week. I think I saw Nightmare on Thursday during Impact. Because her and Roland, they're like two peas in a pod. They're the dynamic duo, I call them. So they always come around mostly for Raw. And I noticed I see them during Thursdays for Impact. Just a suggestion, maybe you could find out a wrestler's favorite meal and cook that one. Ooh! Amy with the good ideas, as always. I like that. I was also thinking about maybe cooking a entree named after a wrestler. Like, find something that's named after a wrestler and make that. But I like your idea too of finding a wrestler's favorite dish or side item or whatever and making that on camera. Amy, I like that. Good idea. Both Rays wear pants. Ray is the top 10 wrestler. Observing stuff. Rey Mysterio is my number one. Mommy's number one female. Okay, I see you, Mo. We already knew that though. I hate the one short. Yeah, Jada Parker wears that outfit, Amy. The one short leg, one long leg. I noticed Sean be having her wear that a lot. Respect for those favorites. Do you like donuts? I haven't met anyone who doesn't like donuts. Yeah, I love donuts. Bro, one of my coworkers said he didn't like chocolate. I'm like, what is wrong with you? And he's like, the kid is like, if I had to guess, 19, 20. He if he is old enough to drink, he's just barely old enough to drink. I'm like, you don't like chocolate, bro? Even if I was allergic to chocolate, I would still have to take my medicine or do whatever. I didn't eat it. I don't care. But dude said he didn't like chocolate, y'all. Like, all varieties. It doesn't matter if it's milk chocolate, dark chocolate. He said he didn't like chocolate candy, no chocolate ice cream. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Different strokes for different folks. That's proof that everybody's taste buds is different. Your favorite women's wrestler is Trish Stratus. Good pick, observing stuff. And she still looks good too. Aged like a fine wine. Trey, what am I cooking tomorrow night? Tina, I think I'm gonna do cheeseburger stuffed potato skins. That's a good ring. That's got a good ring to it. Cheeseburger stuffed potato skins. Unless I can find a recipe that a wrestler likes. I'll probably do that the following week. Thanks for the suggestion, Amy. I really like that. Mandy Rose is my favorite. Oh my gosh, Mandy Rose is fine. Finally, it came from first message. I'm already wrote second, but you just read that. Yeah, I see you, Shannon. Caleb, thank you for thinking I'm cool. I appreciate that. I'm trying, brother. I'm just being me. Yes, sir. 3 cheese grilled cheese sounds incredible. Got me wanting to go to the grocery store right meow. Not now, but right meow. Yes, I said it like a cat because that's how serious I am. Right meow. If Jacob and Drew go up against each other, Mina is going to be a street fight. I'm calling it. Wait, who? I understand the first part, but that middle part, Mina. When I see the word Mina, I think Mina Shirakawa from AEW. But I know that's not what you're talking about, Lucas. That liberation. Yeah, we put him on timeout like it was a 2-year-old having to put people on timeout. I can't make the cooking stream anymore because they're at 5 o'clock and I'm not done until 6 or 4 where I live. You're not home until 6 p.m. or 4 where you live. So I would need to go live. See, I can't push it much more than I am because Raw. I gotta get the studio ready for Raw because I gotta take this ring light in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? I gotta refix the studio to get ready for Raw, so I can't push it no later than 5 o'clock. I'm sorry, Lucas. I think Jacob versus Drew might be the best match of the night at Mania. I think Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar is gonna take that show. Oba gonna stomp the mess out of Brock. That's gonna be the match of both nights of WrestleMania. That's gonna probably be the match of the year if they do it right. If creative play their cards right, that'll be the best match of both nights of WrestleMania and possibly the match of the year. Bailey of all people. I love Bailey. Hey, we want some Bailey. I like when they sing that song. Hey, hey, Bailey. Ooh, ah, I wanna know, will you be my girl? Hey, hey, Bailey. Ooh, ah, I wanna know, will you be my girl? Hey, hey, Bailey. Ooh, ah, I wanna know, will you be my girl? I love when they sing that. And they ain't sung it in forever. We were watching the Men in Black movie. Oh, y'all watching a throwback over there, Tina. I didn't read what right. You said I can't make the cooking stream anymore because they're at 5 Eastern and I'm not home until 6 Eastern. Right. But still, even if I push it till 6, some recipes... I remember one time I was on a cooking stream that lasted a whole hour or so. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, like I said, change clothes, wardrobe change, you know what I'm saying? Get ready for the next show, next stream. Bro, I was today years old when I figured out that Alina Black in TNA was Cora Jade. Yeah, Caden. You didn't know that? Bro. Yeah. Elena Black used to be Cora Jade in WWE. She looks different because she was younger in NXT. That's why you didn't hardly recognize her. She also wore that hat backwards sometimes, too. Welcome back, crew. All trolls just need a one phrase from UWA wrestler Russell Cross. Don't you ever, ever cross that line. And after that, come in people's elbow. Yeah. Oh, my stomach bubbling. Yeah, that's right, Mo. As my stomach starts to grumble at me because it's hungry. Sorry, I can't spell it right. A person don't like chocolate is un-American. Exactly, Amy. I had to... Exactly, Amy. That's what I'm thinking. I was like, how you not like chocolate, bro? You Mo, are we talking about the same Bailey? Surely we're not talking about the same individual because you said Bailey isn't caked up. Surely you're not talking about the one I just showed on camera. Not showing the one I was posing with. Surely you're talking about a different Bailey, right? Anyway, Oba versus Brock should be a good match. I think Brock is going to put Oba over, or Brock will win out of desperation, which sets up another match. No, I like the first part of that comment. Brock putting Oba over. Brock taking the L, hopefully retiring, not having to see his face ever again. Oba Femi the new beast. Hope Cody turns heel on Orton. I mean, maybe. I'm telling Blake you said that. I'm shooketh. You can buy similar belts at www.shop.com, true Grizzlies fan. Now don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe buttons. Kevon, I'm doing as well as it gets. I cannot complain. How you doing? You hit the like and subscribe button too. Your back is hurting you. Oh man. What'd you do to your back, Tina? Bro, Mo, what are you talking about? Mo tripping, bro. Observer stuff. Are you still in the chat? Read Mo's comment about Bailey and tell me if he's not crazy or what. You was out your ever-loving mind, bro. Talk about donuts. That's, bruh. Bailey got more cake than Duncan Hines. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm out of here in 7 minutes, by the way. So get your questions in while I'm still here, or save them for next week's Q&A episode. I had donuts just now. Dang, that sounds good. Y'all making me so hungry. Y'all always coming in here talking about food. Y'all about as bad as the commercials on wrestling that be showing food all the time. And all right, so Bailey spells it with a Y. She spells it with two Y's actually. So, are you talking about this one, Mo? Surely you're not talking about. First off, are you talking about this Bailey? Second off, are we talking about the same kind of cake? Amy even gets it. Amy even said more arse than Betty Crocker. Yeah. What's Mo talking about, Amy? He talking about Bailey ain't caked up. What is this guy talking about? What is he on? And watch me leave. I bet I will leave, especially with my stomach bubbling, all hungry. All right, I will do the statue challenge. I'm gonna start calling it the stillness challenge. I almost went live just to do that. Y'all are gonna get a live notification from me one day, and it's just gonna be me doing the stillness challenge. I'm not gonna be reading no comments. I'm not gonna say nothing to nobody, and I'm gonna just be sitting here all stoic. So don't be surprised if y'all get that notification. I'm just sitting here not saying nothing. That is a great picture. And that's another one of the moments of pure happiness on my face, just like when I met Jacob Fatu. That is a really good picture, Amy. That's why I framed it. And she was so sweet. Like I told somebody else, she smelled like a fine dandelion swaying in the summer breeze in a pasture somewhere out there in the field. She smelled so good. Mo, you're tripping. Mo, you need some corrective lenses or something, bro. I don't know what to tell you. You need help. I don't know what you're talking about. Obviously, we got this. I don't know. I don't know what to say about you, Mo. Tell her. Tell her. I'll tell her. Do I need to pull up a picture? Do I need to pull up a picture? Look, just to prove my point like I have to? Why are you even doing this to me, Mo? Why are we even going here? You watch wrestling just as much as I do. You see the same things I do every week. So I don't see why you're sitting there saying this about Bailey. You tripping, bro. You tripping, Mo. And not in a good way. It's so big you can see it from the front, bro. And you talk about that she ain't got cake. Talk about she ain't caked up. Somebody was saying she got a BBL. I don't want to believe that, but she got money to do it, so it might be true. But I doubt it. I think that's all natural. Again, this content may not be appropriate for people under 8. I said it before. I'll say it again because I be acting this way about these fine females. Mo, you tell me she ain't caked up, bro. Look at that's Bailey. Even the side profile of it. You trying to tell me she ain't caked up, bro? You got eyes. You got 2 of them. You see the same thing we're all seeing right now, and go say she ain't caked up. Now go on get. Now you're just trolling. Now you're being a troll. Because trolls say the opposite of what's true. That's the trait of a troll. Characteristic of a troll. So stop trolling, Mo. And she's definitely underrated. I agree. And this dude talking about she's not caked up. Even production said, yeah. Even CZ Productions chimed in. Been quiet the whole time he said a word, and then they chimed in and said she. What is Mo talking about then? Exactly. Hey, Amy, don't get my mind twirling like that. Talk about Amy said Blake Monroe might like what Bailey has to offer. And if Blake Monroe is my wife and she's trying to get Bailey involved, anyway, focus. Wake up out of my beautiful dream back to this reality. One minute left and I'm out of here. Mo, you got problems, bro. You got some serious issues. Amy, don't give me no more ideas. So I can do a stillness live, but have a pre-recorded video and have everybody fooled. I wouldn't do that to y'all. It would be really me. It would be live. Although that is an idea. That's hilarious. More cake than Mo can get. That's right, Cold Slayer. Tell him. Unless we're talking about literal cake, like with icing and candles on top. Unless we're talking about a for real edible cake like you serve at a birthday or at a family function. Unless we're talking about food that's on a plate, like a for real cake, you're tripping, bro. And yes, thank you for answering that question, that dumb question for me, Amy. And Mo, I appreciate you saying I'm a good guy. I try. And that is my time, guys. With that note, I'm out of here to my, 1,300. How many subscribers? Let me get y'all an updated number on that. I be wondering myself. To my 1,317 subscribers. Even the couple haters. Even them couple haters who be weird in the live chat. I appreciate y'all too. Because when it's all said and done, when the smoke settles and the dust clears, trolls help me achieve my goals. I use their hate to be great and motivate. But those of you who are kind and show up, show out, keep me company and support the channel and respect everybody, I got nothing but love for you, and I cannot thank you enough. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button. Go through my YouTube library. What's it, like 700 videos by now? Like them. Comment on them. Share them with your friends. And don't forget to follow me on your social media accounts. Until next time, God bless you all. Be good and be good at it. Peace.